What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. You see this ridiculously stupid smile on my face. It's because I just got through. Let me tell you, that little 30-45 second intro, whatever it turns out to be, that opening for this video, I can't tell you how long it takes to make something like that, man. I had to go to different locations in Mexico and everything, private properties and all different things to make that happen. It takes a long time to produce 30-45 seconds worth of video. So I know you're... I don't even really know what to say, man. I'm so dang excited right now because right here, I got my Corvette, and right here, I got my 2016 Chevy Camaro 2SS. That's right, 2SS. That's not a ZL1, and I'm sorry. I know so many of you were like, man, please tell me it's a ZL1. It's not a ZL1. It's not. It is just a 2SS. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. And let me tell you, man, I mean, they're both beautiful cars. Who can argue that? This is a beautiful Corvette, and that is a beautiful Camaro 2SS. Let me tell you guys, I got so much to go over on this car. This is such a beautiful metallic black. It's not a flat black. This is a really, really metallic, shiny. We're going to go down to my buddy Brian, who owns the Auto Spa LLC. And we're going to get this thing, I mean, I think we are. I got to figure out what the price is going to be, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a minimum of a paint correction and ceramic coating done to it. And I want the rims ceramic coated as well. Beautiful car, valved exhaust. Sounds pretty mild right now, kind of quiet, but let me tell you, you step on that accelerator and she knows exactly what to do. Those valves open, man, that exhaust just screams. This car is amazing. I am totally in love with it. The tires that are on it are Continental, what are they? Continental Extreme Contact or something? Continental Extreme Contact PWS 06. All right, and these tires are 47th week of 2016. So these tires are a little bit old. This car has 29,000 miles on the clock. 2016, as I said, it's got the 20-inch rims staggered, so the rear ones are wider than the front ones. I got this car for such a steal, such a steal. I got this car for 30 grand, $30,000. And even after financing, I didn't put any money down on it neither. Even after financing it, with all said and done, everything included, doc fees and all the stuff they throw into it, I was at $34,000 out the door. This car books retail $34,000. So I mean, I got this car under book and I managed to walk out the door all in on this thing for right at book value. And yeah, I bought it from a dealership, Hudeberg Chevrolet. Man, these cars generally, you'll see them going for between $32,000 and $35,000. I stole this. I stole this car. It's still got I think a year and a half of warranty. It's got 30,000 miles of warranty on it still. Let's pop this hood, show you the engine, and I'll get into some of the performance specs for those of you that may not know. And yes, I'll tell you right now, this car is faster than the Corvette. It's hard for me to believe as well, but this car is 0 to 60, 0 to 100, quarter mile times, all of it smashes the Corvette, man. That's an LS3. This is an LT1. This is your 6.2 liter, ladies and gentlemen, and she produces a really beautiful 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, but I saw Car and Driver said they got it to 0 to 60 in 3.9. That is crazy. That is crazy for a car this cheap to be able to do 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds, at or under 4 seconds. That's insane. You're talking, ladies and gentlemen, a $30,000 car that is just ridiculous, man. The creature comforts, the features, the performance. This car has just opened my eyes. I've never had a Camaro SS before. Definitely never had a newer one like this. You know, as good as it's ever gotten for me has been that C6 over there. And I love that car. But this thing, man, we've got the heated and cooled seats. Let me tell you, after being outside working in the heat, you step into my office here and feel those cool seats. Look at that. Got that cooled function right there on my back. You got a heated steering wheel for the winter time. You've got every dang thing you could imagine on here, man. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, I think is what they call it, or something like that. I get it all confused. This car, it's just phenomenal. There's the gauge cluster. Man, it's got so many options, so many functions. I wonder what my fuel economy is. 20 miles a gallon. That's not bad. That's not bad. You got all the modes that you can go through. We got touring, we got sport, you got track, snow and ice. What I like to do though, for you guys, I put it in track mode earlier, and then I turned off traction control. There's stability track competitive mode. And then I like to drop it down into manual mode. You got the paddle shifters right here, and she will scream. Even with those tires, man, she'll lose her grip for sure. You got snow and ice in case you want to drive it in the snow. This car is amazing. All right, so let's talk a little more. First, we're going to shut it off. Y'all don't need to hear it running no more. We're going to talk about why I bought it. And I know so many of you are going to be saying you bought it because you lost that one at Copart. I've already seen it on the Instagram, and you're right. You're right. I wanted that Camaro SS so badly, and when I lost it, it has just been on my mind. How could it not be? You know what I mean? Look at the styling of this thing. I kind of became obsessed with it, and I thought maybe I can find me one for a good price. And I looked up on Car Guru. No, it's not sponsored either, man. I get that all the time. Not sponsored. I looked it up on Car Guru or Car Guru, something like that, and I found the cheapest one anywhere near me was this one right here. And I figured, oh, that's not going to be at the dealership anymore. You know, they probably sold this thing fast. No, they still had it. It's got extremely low miles. And here's the thing, guys, if you look at the price of one of these when they were new, they were right around 50 grand, around $47,000 to $50,000 for a 2SS, depending on what options you had installed on it. This one's got the sunroof too. It's got the magnetic ride. This car just a few years ago was literally $50,000, right? I got it for 30. This is why I say there's really no point in buying a new car. You might as well just wait a little bit, give it a year or 2 or 3, buy yourself a somewhat used car with low miles. You still get the warranty. You know, you still get everything you get with a new car, but you save, you know, you can easily save 30-40% off the price tag if you can just wait for a little bit. Now, I've got a lot of you asking, what was I going to do with the Corvette? Because obviously we still have the C6 over here. And I'll be honest with you, we took the C6 into Hudeberg Chevrolet, and I was going to trade it in. I was going to trade this car in on that when I was ready to do it. We had our appraisal done. They actually offered me a very fair price for it. They offered me $14,000, and trade-in, average condition trade-in was, I think, $15,000. So, you know, they really weren't that far off, and you got to consider I never did fix the damage on this side. Over here, we still have the we still got the Gorilla Tape is still holding on for dear life. We got a crack right here, and we got a chip right here, and we got a few marks going up and down the fender over here from when I accidentally backed my 350Z into the Corvette. I did the best I could to clean it up. We will fix it someday. Just that day is not today, and it hasn't been for the last like 8 months. We were ready to trade it in, and I looked at Jessica and I was like, man, I know she loves that Corvette, but she wasn't complaining at all. You know, she test drove the Camaro. She liked it. It was great. She was fine with it, but I looked at her and I could just tell she was going to miss that car. She named that car. She named that car Shelly. That car's name is Shelly. She loves that car. And truly, I'll be honest with you, I love the Camaro more than I love the Corvette. I do. So you know what? I thought about it and I said, I'm going to do the right thing here. I don't have a nice fast car for myself anymore. I haven't for quite a while. That Corvette and her, they bonded. That's her car, that's her deal, but I wanted something for myself. I wanted to have something that I could really enjoy, and this is it. This is it. And I'm so happy that I got it because the car is amazing. Now, it's a totally different type of feel from a Corvette. All right, going from a Vette to this, totally different. The Corvette still feels faster by your butt dyno. Your butt dyno's going to tell you the Corvette was stomped this car. But I'm here to tell you the numbers don't lie. This car will eat the C6 alive all day, every day. This car eats the Coyote alive all day, every day. And I'm not going to get into it. We're not going to debate it. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the statistics. It's just a fact. It is what it is. And keep in mind, I've had a 2015 Mustang GT Performance Pack. I've also had a 2017 Mustang GT. And I've also got the 2009 LS3 Chevy Corvette. So I've had enough of these cars to have some experience. And this car may be faster, but when you're sitting in the driver's seat, it just feels slower. It really does. But the fact of the matter is, she is a beast. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. Why don't you guys leave a comment below? Tell me what you think the name should be. I thought about something like Knight Rider. I don't know. Or maybe Batman. I don't know, man. Help me come up with a name for the new Camaro. I'm stoked, man. I'm super excited. I know it's not, you know, some of these bigger YouTubers, they got some crazy, ridiculous cars, you know, and that's great. But this is where I'm at in life right now. And I can't tell you how satisfied I am to be in my position to be able to have something like this and something like this today. You know, I would have never thought in a million years, coming from my background, where I came from, that I would ever have either one of these cars. So to be able to sit here today and have both of them is truly a blessing. It truly is. It's a blessing, and I hope to God I remain humble and level-headed and thankful for everything that I have, because I know just as well as you do, everything could be gone in an instant. And I know that if that happens, would it hurt? God, yeah, that would hurt. But you know what? Life is not about these toys, man. Life isn't about these possessions. You ain't taking this stuff to the grave with you. When I die, these cars don't get to go with me. So at the end of the day, these don't matter. This is fun. This is great. It's good content for you guys. I hope you enjoy the content anyway. But at the end of the day, these are just things, man. These are just things. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. This stuff can all be replaced. So I want to give a big shout out to, well, you guys, because honest to God, I don't think you guys realize how important you are. Without you, without the subscribers, all of us YouTubers out here buying Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, Hellcats, Demons, we can't do this, man. You think most 99% of us out here on YouTube could never go out into the world and work at a job that would pay us the kind of money we need to own these fancy cars, these toys, these things that we enjoy so much. So truly, it's you guys that matter. It's you guys that are important. It's you guys that are basically in the driver's seat, getting us where we're going, man. We're producing content, you're watching it, and I want to show my appreciation. I want to say thank you to all of you so much for making all of this possible. I couldn't do it without you, and I appreciate your continued support. And of course, we got Tim over there from TJ's Auto. He's just chilling. He was helping me with some camera stuff earlier, and we got some parts from Pull Apart that we threw in the back here. The trunk is actually fairly spacious. Surprisingly, we got some camera equipment back there. We got a stereo, we got some speakers, we got door panels for the Trailblazer. Yeah, I'm surprised at the room that this thing has. It's a wonderful car, guys, and I'm happy to say that Jessica is thrilled that she still has her Corvette, and I'm thrilled that I have myself my own performance car that we can do a few things with. I don't think I'm going to change a whole lot on it unless a sponsor comes along and says, hey, we want to sponsor a supercharger. I can do that. We want to sponsor some rims. I can do that. Sponsor cold air intake. I'm down. Sponsor some exhaust. Let's do it, man. I'm down for it. If we can get some sponsors on board, I'll absolutely be more than happy to do that. And I had one more thing I wanted to address, and that was the automatic. I've already gotten some hate on the Instagram. I don't know why I'm calling it the Instagram. Some hate on Instagram about you bought an automatic. Yuck. That's sick. You sicken me, Randy. Well, I bought an automatic for a reason. I don't want a stick shift. I've had plenty of stick shifts in my day, and quite frankly, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of my clutch foot always, you know, aching from being stuck in stop and go traffic and clutch in, clutch out, clutch in, clutch. I'm just sick of it. I'm done with it. I had my fun with manuals when I was younger. Now I'm done. Another fun fact, 0 to 60 in this car with an automatic is 4.0 seconds. That's what's listed. But on the manual, it's like 4.3 or 4.4. So the manual is actually slower in the 0 to 60 than the automatic. Now, with that said, it is faster from 0 to 100 in the automatic, in the stick shift, than it is with the automatic. So that's just something to keep in mind. Some fun facts I wanted to throw out there for you guys. And with that, I think we're going to get out of here. I can't walk around this car too many more times, although it is beautiful. We'll come back when we figure out what we're going to do with the ceramic coating on this. I'm really excited to get it ceramic coated so that it doesn't get dirty. The car is filthy. I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but it is absolutely filthy on the outside, and that's what I hate about black. So if you're going to get a black car, I highly recommend you get yourself a ceramic coating so you can just pour a water hose over it, rinse it off, and you're good to go. So again, I appreciate all of you out there for supporting the channel. Please like this please like this video if you enjoyed the content, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. If you're just mad that I got an automatic, go ahead and hit that thumbs down button. That's fine. Leave me a comment below. Help me pick a name for the new Camaro SS for the channel. And man, stay tuned, and we'll see you all very, very soon in the next one.